Hello everyone. Today I'm very excited to share with you some books from my 3-year-old daughter's bookshelf. As you may know, I'm a huge Jane Austen fan, so when I saw this Little Miss Austen counting primer by Jennifer Adams, I knew we had to get it for my daughter's collection. So I'm going to share this with you and a few others of our favourites today. So here we have Little Miss Austen Pride and Prejudice counting primer by Jennifer Adams. It was the cover that drew me to this book straight away, because here we have Elizabeth Bennet with a little dress that says "I love Darcy," so I knew I was going to love this book. Let's see what we have. Okay, we have One English Village. We love the pinks and reds here. Two Rich Gentlemen. Here we have Mr. Bingley and Mr. Darcy with their little doggy friend. We have Three Houses, and those of you that know Pride and Prejudice will recognise Longbourn, Netherfield and Pemberley. Four marriage proposals. So we have Mr. Collins, poor Mr. Collins, proposing to Lizzie and Lizzie saying no way. We have Mr. Darcy proposing to Lizzie the first time, gets a big no, but the second time he gets his yes. And then we have Mr. Bingley and Jane. Will you marry me? Oh sure. Five sisters. We have Jane, Elizabeth with her I love Darcy dress. Here we have Lydia and Kitty, and then over here we have Mary with her nose buried in a book. Six Horses. This one is particularly fancy. Not sure what Miss Austen would have thought of that one. Seven Soldiers in Uniform. You know how the younger Bennet sisters love their soldiers. And then we have Eight Musicians. These books, apart from being great for counting, they're great for naming things as well. Like we go through and we name the different instruments and the different animals and the different colours. As on this page, 9 Fancy Ball Gowns. My daughter and I talk about the different colours that we see. Her favourite one is this pink one here. And the last page, we have £10,000 a year, Mr. Darcy's income. And here we have lots of pound notes from the Bank of England. So this is the Jane Austen Pride and Prejudice counting primer. And then the next counting primer we have here is a little Master Shakespeare book, and this one is Romeo and Juliet. So I'm just going to flick through a few pages for you. We have One Balcony with Miss Juliet there. Two Loves, J&R. Three People Meet with the Friar. And Four Roses, and I love that there's little Shakespeare quotes. That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So this is the Romeo and Juliet counting primer. The third counting primer is for fans of the Brontes. This is Jane Eyre. Slightly darker colours in this one, which I think is fitting for the book. Let's have a look at a couple of pages in here. Four Towers at Thornfield Hall. Five Trees. Six Chalkboards. And 7 Insects. Lots of nice things to look at here for little ones. So that's the Jane Eyre counting primer. And the last one I'm going to show you, this one is a colours primer. This is Little Master Carol, Alice in Wonderland. So we have a white rabbit. His shirt says "Don't be late," super cute. Black shoes going down the rabbit hole. Purple bottle, drink me. Again, lots of great colours for children to start to recognise. The orange cat, kind of camouflage there. The blue caterpillar asking "Who are you?" The Mad Hatter with his brown hat and a little bat. Pink flamingos for a nice game of croquet. Red hearts for the Queen. A green frog with the fruit tart. And then on the last page we have my favourite, the yellow teapot with the little dormouse. So these are some great board books. As I said, my daughter's 3. She loved these very much, but I think they would definitely work for younger children as well. Great early readers as well. So if you think you might like to add these to your collection, head to the link and you can start your own collection of Little Miss Austen books.